everyone, welcome to Learn Sora. In this video, we are going to discuss poetic devices of the poem The Ant and the Cricket. In previous video, we have discussed the central idea of the poem. In this video, we will discuss poetic devices. So what are poetic devices? Whenever we talk normally. But what happens whenever a narrator or a poet writes something to beautify his feelings and to enhance his thoughts? The narrator uses some specific kind of rhythm, tone, visuals and stress. All these we call poetic devices. So let's understand in the poem the rhyme scheme of the poem. When I say he, see, me, we see in word he, see and me. There is a repetition of a similar sound. So that's rhyme scheme. Let's understand in first stanza of the poem. We see, so rhyme scheme हम कैसे check करते हैं? We see the last word of the line. That's in the first stanza is sing, and we see the last word of another line. In first stanza, the last word of the second line is spring. So sing, spring, similar sound. That's a. In the third and fourth line, we see in the third line is home. Then in the fourth line, come, home, come, similar sound, bb. So rhyme scheme of the first stanza is a, bb. In the same way, in second stanza, found, ground, similar sound, a, and see, tree, me, similar sound, that's b. So rhyme scheme of the second stanza is a, b. In the third stanza, we see bold, cold, similar sound, a, then ant, grant, then b. In the fourth stanza, we see last word of the first line of fourth stanza is rain. Then in the next line is grain. So grain, its similar sound is a. In the next line, we see borrow, then tomorrow and sorrow. So borrow, tomorrow, sorrow, similar sound, it's b. So the rhyme scheme of the fourth stanza is a, b. In the fifth stanza, we see the last word is friend, and then the last word of second line of fifth stanza is land. So friend and land, that's similar sound, a, and in third line we see by, and in the fourth line it's I. So by I, that's bb. So rhyme scheme of the fifth stanza is a, bb. In the sixth stanza, light night, a, gay, say, away, that's b. In the last stanza, wicket, cricket, a, and true, two, bb. So we see a, bb. That rhyme scheme follows in the whole stanza. So that's the rhyme scheme of the whole poem. Okay, so moving to the next poetic device is personification. Personification, as name implies, person, personification. So जब हम किसी नॉन लिविंग थिंग और किसी एनिमल को ह्यूमन क्वालिटीज से एट्रीब्यूट करते हैं तो उसे हम पर्सोनिफिकेशन कहते हैं. टू एट्रीब्यूट अ नॉन लिविंग थिंग और एन एनिमल ह्यूमन क्वालिटी इज personification. So we see in this poem, then it is ant and cricket are talking, cricket is singing songs, so that's so human quality. So that's personification here we found in the poem, personification. Next one is enjambment. When 2, 3 and some more successive lines of a poem carries the same idea without any grammatical pause, then it's enjambment. What we see in the first stanza कि it's all about a cricket. कोई तो क्रिकेट है जिसको समर के सीजन में, स्प्रिंग के सीजन में, जबकि मौसम बहुत अच्छा है, गाना पसंद है, मस्ती करना पसंद है, और जब विंटर का सीजन आता है तो उसको पता चलता है कि घर पे तो कुछ खाने को है ही नहीं. So we see in the whole stanza the whole stanza carries the same idea that's all about the cricket. And in first and second line we see there is a no pause, no full stop, no comma, and it carries the same idea. So that's enjambment. In further stanza also we see enjambment here. The next poetic device is metaphor. Metaphor is a comparison between two unlike things. In this poem we see जो भी सारे lazy people हैं, सारे lazy people को cricket से compare किया है, क्योंकि cricket भी बहुत lazy था. So in the last stanza we see there is a line, some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. So 4 legs cricket के लिए use किया है और उसको compare किया है 2 leg वाले people से, that means human being, all lazy human beings से. So that's metaphor here. Next poetic device is assonance. When there is a prominent vowel sound, then is assonance. He, she, may. In all those 3 words, the E sound is common. That's assonance. In the second stanza, we see not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. In those two lines, in third and fourth line, we see there is a prominent E sound. That's assonance. In third stanza, we also see in the last line, to see if to keep him alive, he would grant. So, see, keep, alive, he, there is a prominent E sound, that's assonance. In fourth stanza, in the third line, he wished only to borrow, there is a prominent O sound, that's assonance. Next poetic device is consonance. When there is a prominent consonant sound, then is consonance. In first stanza, in second line, in first line, a silly young cricket accustomed to sing. Accustomed to sing cricket. Cricket accustomed to sing. There is a prominent T sound, that's consonance. In third stanza, we see all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold. So in all trembling, cold, there is a prominent L sound, that's consonance. The next poetic device is alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sound, but the first letter of the word should be repeated. For example, she saw a seahorse. In this line, CS, there is a repetition of S letter. So we see S letter is the starting letter of the word. So yes, that's alliteration. Let's see in the poem, in the first stanza, in the second line, we see sunny month of gay summer and spring. So S in sunny and summer S and spring S. The first letter S is repeatedly used here. So that's alliteration. Next in the third stanza, we see he must die of starvation and sorrow. S letter, repetition of S letter, starvation and sorrow. That's alliteration. In the fifth stanza, we see when the weather was warm. W word repeatedly used here. That's W letter. That's alliteration. And in sixth stanza, you sang, sir, you sing. S word, repetition of S letter. That's alliteration. That's all the poetic devices of the poem, The Ant and the Cricket. In the next video, I will cover the second chapter of grade 8, The Tsunami. If you find it helpful, like it and share it so that it could help others also. If you want detailed poetic devices, you can check my blog, link is in description. Thank you.